I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels like a complete failure because I'm not part of the 5 a.m. club. Well, at least at some point I did, watching all those people online telling me that waking up early is basically the only way to be productive, successful, happy, left me with that one question. Are they actually right? So I tried waking up early, planning every second of my morning, till I found out the only thing that I'm going to get from this lifestyle is a burnout. I'm pretty sure there are people out there who thrive with this lifestyle of waking up early, but I think there are even more who actually don't. And in this video, I want to tell you why waking up at 5 a.m. isn't for everyone, what you should do instead, and why waking up late actually makes me more productive and successful. But coffee first. If you want, you can take a beverage of your choice too, so that we can have a nice cozy talk. My name is Lotti, by the way. I haven't even introduced myself yet. I do videos about productivity and slow living and kind of how to find the balance in between those two. Today's topic is something I wanted to talk about for the longest time. So let's get right into it. Please don't wake up at 5 a.m. just because someone online tells you to. In general, don't do anything just because someone online tells you it's great. The truth is, as human, we are so incredibly individual when it comes to our need for sleep, our biorhythm, our character, our lifestyle, everything. So what works for one doesn't necessarily work for another. So when we look at it this way, then there's absolutely no point in making a video and saying waking up at 5 a.m. will make you successful or will make you healthier, happier, whatever. Because it's simply not true for everyone watching. And here's the problem. We as the viewer, we want it to be true. We want to be, of course, healthier, happier, more successful, whatever. And that's what makes us very vulnerable for content like this, for any routines and life hacks that make you, I don't know, become somehow a better version of yourself. Because we want it to be true. So here's what I personally think. By watching all those videos, we start to actually believe that it would actually be better for us to wake up at 5 a.m. to do all these morning routines and stuff. And then we start to maybe blame ourselves for not waking up at 5 a.m. every day. Although we have the knowledge, we know it would be better for us. We start believing that we are the problem. But girl or boy, you're not the problem. The real problem is that we believe what others say online more than we believe what we know within ourselves. I think we all have this deep knowledge about what actually is good for us, what feels good, what makes us happy. But that voice within us is so much quieter than social media. Social media is so loud. So let's talk about when you should actually wake up, how you can find what feels good within yourself, and why waking up at 5 a.m. can actually make you less productive. But I do have some other things to do now, so I will quickly get those things done and then I'll talk to you later or tomorrow. Start work, but I just wanted to come here real quick and talk about this morning because I spontaneously decided to vlog this morning for you just to show you an example of what a wake up late morning can look like. So I have to start working at 9. I woke up at 8:30, so half an hour before, which to me I would consider as waking up late. I work in home office, so that even makes it possible in the first place to wake up that late. But yeah, I just get to the bathroom, I get ready real quick. It takes me about 5 minutes to get ready for the day. And then I go to the kitchen, I sit down, and I have 20 minutes just for myself to drink something, to journal. Now it's about to be 9 and I honestly feel really ready for the day, ready to work. I feel really relaxed, and that's another thing I want to say with this video, or inspire you to with this video, is to not make your morning a stressful thing. I don't want to have any to-do list of things I want to get done in the morning and wake up early just so I can get those things done. To-do list for the rest of the day. So in the morning I just really want to start the day slow. I realized sleeping a little bit longer just, I don't know, makes me feel really calm and refreshed in the morning. All to say that I just wanted to show you spontaneously how a wake up late morning can look like. And yeah, but now I have to get to work and I will talk to you in a bit. I'm done working, which means we can finally wrap up the last 2 remaining questions. The first one is, when should you actually wake up? I say you should wake up at whatever time makes you feel good, and that in the long run. So sure, waking up really early can feel good for a while because you feel like you get so much done and you're so productive, but think about it in the long run. So when you wake up at 5 a.m. for a week straight, maybe the next week you crash and you feel burned out and you actually become less productive. Same with waking up late. So at first it might feel very good to sleep a bit longer, but then maybe you start to feel, I don't know, sluggish, a little bit more unmotivated. So always view it in the long run. So if you allow me to make a suggestion, I would say to try and experiment with different times and wake up at a certain time for a while and just see how that makes you feel in the long run. And when thinking about what time is probably best for you, really try to dissect your own thoughts and your own intuitive knowledge with the thoughts and the knowledge that you gain from social media. Just try to keep that in mind. And now to the last part I want to talk about today, and that's why waking up at 5 a.m. can actually make you less productive, or at least that's what it was for me. When I want to build a side hustle or be more productive, for me it's much better to do it in the evening instead of the early morning hours. Because in the evening I'm just more focused. I can get into the flow state easier and be really focused and productive. As soon as I started to just accept that my kind of life looks completely different than to what I see on social media all the time, I started to get more done, so much more, because I'm just using the times that I know I can be productive, and not only for a week. And that's the thing. I could continuously work on side projects and stuff for many weeks. And that really shows me that we have to see things like success and productivity in the long run. Because when I'm super productive for 1 week by waking up at 5 a.m. and killing it right away, and then burning out the next week, then that is less productive as when I do a little less in the evening, but continuously. So it might not be the case for you, obviously. So really see what works for you. But I just wanted to give you an example out of my life, just to inspire you to rethink some beliefs that you have in your head that actually come from social media and is not something that is actually good for you. And that's not only for waking up early, that's for all kinds of things we see on social media. And that's also kind of a conclusion I want to take for this video. First, don't feel bad about yourself, because people on social media who portray their ideal lives seemingly do better than you, because they don't. We're all human, we all have our ups and downs. And second, find what feels good. So try around with different times for going to sleep, for waking up, different activities for your morning routine. When you try out various things, I'm 100% sure you will find what feels good for you. And I truly believe that this is what actually will make you more productive, more happy, more healthy, etc. in the long run. Thank you so much for watching. I really hoped this video was somewhat helpful. I really enjoy making those videos for you. So if you have any topic requests, leave them down in the comments or simply say hi. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young